Q1 BESK 508 Q1. What is an ecosystem? A group of organisms of the same species. B. A biological community interacting with its physical environment. C. A single species population. D. A group of biomes interacting. Answer B. A biological community interacting with its physical environment. Q2. Which of the following is not a component of ecosystem sustainability? A. Energy flow. B. Natural resources. C. Biodiversity. D. Plastic waste. Answer D. Plastic waste. Q3. What are the two main components of an ecosystem? A. Plants and animals. B. Biotic and abiotic components. C. Land and water. D. Oxygen and carbon dioxide. Answer B. Biotic and abiotic components. Q4. In the food chain, which organisms occupy the first trophic level? A. Carnivores. B. Herbivores. C. Producers. D. Decomposers. Answer C. Producers. Q5. Which ecosystem is characterized by low rainfall and extreme temperatures? A. Forest ecosystem. B. Desert ecosystem. C. Wetland ecosystem. D. Riverine ecosystem. Answer B. Desert ecosystem. Q6. Wetlands are important for A. Storing carbon. B. Supporting biodiversity. C. Flood control. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. Q7. Which of the following ecosystems is the largest on Earth? A. Forest. B. Oceanic. C. Desert. D. Riverine. Answer B. Oceanic. Q8. The SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, are a set of how many global goals? A. 10. B. 15. C. 17. D. 20. Answer C. 17. Q9. Which of the following is one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals? SDGs. A. Clean water and sanitation. B. Increased industrial pollution. C. Deforestation. D. Unregulated mining. Answer A. Clean water and sanitation. Q10. What is the primary aim of SDG Goal 13? A. Life below water. B. Quality education. C. Climate action. D. Zero hunger. Answer C. Climate action. Q11. Which of the following is not a component of the environment? A. Atmosphere. B. Hydrosphere. C. Lithosphere. D. Internet. Answer D. Internet. Q12. The biosphere includes A. Only the land part of Earth. B. All living organisms and their interactions with the physical environment. C. Only water-based life forms. D. Outer space. Answer B. All living organisms and their interactions with the physical. Environmental Studies and E-Waste Management Module 2 BESK 508 Q1. What is a natural resource? A. A resource produced in laboratories. B. A resource provided by the earth that is utilized by humans. C. A man-made substance. D. A resource that never depletes. Answer B. A resource provided by the earth that is utilized by humans. Q2. What percentage of Earth's water is fresh water available for human consumption? A. 3%. B. 10%. C. 50%. D. 70%. Answer A. 3%. Q3. Which of the following is not a factor affecting water quality? A. Industrial waste. B. Agricultural runoff. C. Soil fertility. D. Over extraction of water. Answer C. Soil fertility. Q4. Which of the following is a waterborne disease? A. Tuberculosis. B. Cholera. C. Asthma. D. Skin cancer. Answer B. Cholera. Q5. Which microorganism is responsible for causing typhoid, a common waterborne disease? A. Fungi. B. Virus. C. Bacteria. D. Parasite. Answer C. Bacteria. Q6. Malaria is an example of A. Waterborne disease. B. Water-induced disease. C. Foodborne disease. D. Airborne disease. Answer B. Water-induced disease. Q7. Water-induced diseases are commonly associated with A. Water scarcity. B. Waterlogging and stagnant water. C. Drinking excessive water. D. Using salt water for irrigation. Answer B. Waterlogging and stagnant water. Or fluoride problem in drinking water. Q8. What health issue is caused by excessive fluoride in drinking water? A. Goiter. B. Fluorosis. C. Anemia. D. Jaundice. Answer B. Fluorosis. Q9. Fluoride contamination in water is mostly due to A. Overuse of fertilizers. B. Industrial discharge. C. Naturally occurring minerals. D. Deforestation. Answer C. Naturally occurring minerals. Q10. Which of the following is not a type of energy? A. Thermal energy. B. Kinetic energy. C. Magnetic energy. D. Momentum energy. Answer D. Momentum energy. Q11. What is the main source of energy on Earth? A. Nuclear energy. B. Solar energy. C. Wind energy. D. Geothermal energy. Answer B. Solar energy. Q12. Which of the following is a conventional source of energy? A. Solar power. B. Coal. C. Wind energy. D. Hydroelectric power. Answer B. Coal. Q13. Which of the following is an example of a non conventional source of energy? A. Natural gas. B. Biomass energy. C. Petroleum. D. Nuclear energy. Answer B. Biomass energy. Q14. Solar energy is generated using A. Wind turbines. B. Photovoltaic cells. C. Water dams. D. Coal plants. Answer B. Photovoltaic cells. Q15. Which of the following is an advantage of solar energy? A. High operational costs. B. Requires no fuel. C. Releases toxic gases. D. Limited to nighttime use. Answer B. Requires no fuel. Q16. Wind energy is harnessed using A. Solar panels. B. Water mills. C. Wind turbines. D. Coal plants. Answer C. Wind turbines. Q17. A major advantage of wind energy is that it A. Produces greenhouse gases. B. Is highly reliable. C. Is renewable and clean. D. Requires a lot of water. Answer C. Is renewable and clean. Q18. What is the main challenge in using hydrogen as an alternative fuel? A. Limited availability of hydrogen. B. Difficulty in storing and transporting hydrogen. C. Low energy output. D. High production of CO2. Answer B. Difficulty in storing and transporting hydrogen. Q19. Hydrogen fuel is most commonly produced from A. Water. B. Coal. C. Natural gas. D. Biomass. Answer C. Natural gas. Q20. Which of the following is not considered an alternative energy source? A. Wind energy. B. Fossil fuels. C. Solar energy. D. Geothermal energy. Answer B. Fossil fuels. Q21. Which of the following is the benefit of using alternative energy sources? A. Depletion of natural resources. B. Reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. C. Increased reliance on fossil fuels. D. Increase in global temperatures. Answer B. Reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. Environmental Studies and E-Waste Management Module 3BESK 508Q1. What is the main cause of environmental pollution? A. Natural disasters. B. Human activities. C. Wildlife. D. Renewable energy use. Answer B. Human activities. Q2. Which of the following is not a type of pollution? A. Air pollution. B. Soil pollution. C. Noise pollution. D. Light pollution. Answer D. Light pollution. Q3. Which of the following is a major source of water pollution? A. Wind energy. B. Industrial discharge. C. Solar panels. D. Wildlife activities. Answer B. Industrial discharge. Q4. Which of the following is an impact of water pollution? A. Improved biodiversity. B. Increased oxygen levels in water. C. Eutrophication and loss of aquatic life. D. More usable fresh water. Answer C. Eutrophication and loss of aquatic life. Q5. What is a key preventive measure for controlling water pollution? A. Dumping waste directly into rivers. B. Reducing industrial wastewater discharge. C. Increasing pesticide use. D. Over extraction of groundwater. Answer B. Reducing industrial wastewater discharge. Q6. Which of the following is a common source of noise pollution? A. Solar panels. B. Vehicles and traffic. C. Water filtration systems. D. Growing crops. Answer B. Vehicles and traffic. Q7. One of the health impacts of noise pollution is A. Respiratory diseases. B. Skin allergies. C. Hearing loss and stress. D. Improved concentration. Answer C. Hearing loss and stress. Q8. A preventive measure for noise pollution in urban areas includes A. Installing wind turbines. B. Using sound barriers and insulation. C. Increasing traffic. D. Expanding industrial zones near cities. Answer B. Using sound barriers and insulation. Q9. Which of the following is a major source of air pollution? A. Use of electric vehicles. B. Burning fossil fuels. C. Wind energy generation. D. Recycling waste. Answer B. Burning fossil fuels. Q10. The harmful impacts of air pollution on public health include A. Skin cancer and diabetes. B. Respiratory diseases and lung cancer. C. Malaria and typhoid. D. Improved immunity. Answer B. Respiratory diseases and lung cancer. Q11. A preventive measure to reduce air pollution includes A. Increasing deforestation. B. Switching to renewable energy sources. C. Using more coal-based power. D. Encouraging more vehicles on the road. Answer B. Switching to renewable energy sources. Q12. The Great Smog of London in 1952 was caused by A. Industrial smoke and coal burning. B. Volcanic eruption. C. Vehicle emissions. D. Forest fires. Answer A. Industrial smoke and coal burning. Q13. Which city is often referred to as having one of the worst air pollution problems in the world, partly due to traffic and industrial emissions? A. Tokyo. B. New Delhi. C. Paris. D. Berlin. Answer B. New Delhi. Q14. The Bhopal gas tragedy is an example of A. Water pollution. B. Soil contamination. C. Air pollution due to a chemical gas leak. D. Marine pollution. Answer C. Air pollution due to a chemical gas. Environmental Studies and E-Waste Management Module 4 BESK 508. Q1. What is the primary goal of waste management? A. To reduce waste production. B. To encourage illegal dumping. C. To increase landfill space. D. To pollute water bodies. Answer A. To reduce waste production. Q2. Which of the following is not a method of waste management? A. Recycling. B. Composting. C. Incineration. D. Over extraction of natural resources. Answer D. Over extraction of natural resources. Q3. What is the primary goal of waste management? A. To produce more waste. B. To reduce the environmental and health impacts of waste. C. To encourage littering. D. To increase landfill sites. Answer B. To reduce the environmental and health impacts of waste. Q4. Which of the following is not a key principle of waste management? A. Reduce. B. Reuse. C. Recycle. D. Recreate. Answer D. Recreate. Q5. Solid waste is generally classified into which of the following types? A. Metallic and non-metallic waste. B. Organic, inorganic and hazardous waste. C. Liquid and gaseous waste. D. Recyclable and non-recyclable liquids. Answer B. Organic, inorganic and hazardous waste. Q6. The primary sources of solid waste include A. Nuclear reactors. B. Households, industries and commercial establishments. C. Underwater oil drilling. D. Water treatment plants. Answer B. Households, industries and commercial establishments. Q7. Solid waste management SWM primarily deals with A. Only organic waste. B. All types of solid waste. C. Industrial waste only. D. Agricultural waste only. Answer B. All types of solid waste. Q8. Which of the following is a benefit of effective solid waste management? A. Increased pollution. B. Reduced greenhouse gas emissions. C. Increased landfill use. D. Increased littering. Answer B. Reduced greenhouse gas emissions. Q9. Which of the following is a type of solid waste? A. Biomedical waste. B. E-waste. C. Municipal solid waste. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. Q10. A major source of municipal solid waste is A. Factories. B. Households. C. Mines. D. Forests. Answer B. Households. Q11. Which of the following is a functional element of solid waste management? SWM. A. Waste prevention. B. Waste generation. C. Collection, transportation and processing of waste. D. Water desalination. Answer C. Collection, transportation and processing of waste. Q12. What is one of the key steps in waste processing and recovery in SWM? A. Waste incineration without pollution control. B. Resource recovery through recycling and composting. C. Unregulated dumping in rivers. D. Burning waste in open fields. Answer B. Resource recovery through recycling and composting. Q14. Which is the first functional element of solid waste management? A. Collection. B. Disposal. C. Waste generation. D. Transportation. Answer C. Waste generation. Q14. What is the process of converting waste materials into reusable material called? A. Incineration. B. Collection. C. Recycling. D. Landfilling. Answer C. Recycling. Q15. Which of the following is a method of waste disposal in SWM? A. Landfilling. B. Littering. C. Hoarding. D. None of the above. Answer A. Landfilling. Q16. Which of the following is a major source of biomedical waste? A. Mining operations. B. Nuclear power plants. C. Hospitals and healthcare facilities. D. Agriculture fields. Answer C. Hospitals and healthcare facilities. Q17. The key characteristic of biomedical waste is that it is A. Non-hazardous and non-infectious. B. Highly recyclable. C. Potentially infectious and hazardous. D. Always biodegradable. Answer C. Potentially infectious and hazardous. Q18. Biomedical waste is generated from A. Hospitals and clinics. B. Schools. C. Construction sites. D. Households. Answer A. Hospitals and clinics. Q19. Which characteristic is associated with biomedical waste? A. Non-hazardous. B. Non-infectious. C. Infectious and potentially hazardous. D. Easily biodegradable. Answer C. Infectious and potentially hazardous. Q20. Biomedical waste management includes which of the following steps? A. Recycling only. B. Incineration and proper disposal. C. Hoarding waste. D. Ignoring it. Answer B. Incineration and proper disposal. Q21. According to the Solid Waste Management Rules 2016, what is one of the responsibilities of local authorities? A. To burn all solid waste in open areas. B. To ensure segregation of waste at source. C. To ignore industrial waste management. D. To eliminate recycling of waste. Answer B. To ensure segregation of waste at source. Q22. Which of the following is encouraged under the Solid Waste Management Rules 2016? A. Disposal of hazardous waste in rivers. B. Incineration of recyclable materials. C. Promotion of waste segregation, composting and recycling. D. Unregulated landfill expansion. Answer C. Promotion of waste segregation, composting and recycle. Studies and e-waste management module 5 BESK 508. Q1. What is the main objective of e-waste management? A. To maximize e-waste production. B. To reduce, reuse and recycle electronic waste. C. To increase landfill capacity. D. To incinerate all electronic devices. Answer B. To reduce, reuse and recycle electronic waste. Q2. Which of the following best defines e-waste? A. Organic waste from households. B. Discarded electrical or electronic devices. C. Industrial waste from factories. D. None of the above. Answer B. Discarded electrical or electronic devices. Q3. Which of the following is a common component found in e-waste? A. Organic waste. B. Heavy metals like lead and mercury. C. Agricultural waste. D. Glass bottles. Answer B. Heavy metals like lead and mercury. Q4. Which country is the largest generator of e-waste globally? A. India. B. United States. C. China. D. Germany. Answer C. China. Q5. What is a major metal commonly found in e-waste? A. Aluminum. B. Gold. C. Titanium. D. Nickel. Answer B. Gold. Q6. Which country has a high per capita generation of e-waste? A. India. B. United States. C. Brazil. D. Russia. Answer B. United States. Q7. Which of the following countries is a major importer of e-waste for recycling and disposal? A. United States. B. Japan. C. Ghana. D. Switzerland. Answer C. Ghana. Q8. E-waste generation is highest in A. Developed countries. B. Developing countries. Least developed countries. D. None of the above. Answer A. Developed countries. Q9. Which of the following is a challenge in the global management of e-waste? A. Standardized e-waste recycling laws. B. Lack of regulations in many countries. C. Low generation of e-waste. D. Absence of valuable materials. Answer B. Lack of regulations in many countries. Q10. Which of the following doesn't fall in the category of e-waste? A. Organic waste from households. B. Discarded electrical or electronic devices. C. Industrial waste from factories. D. Both A and C. Answer D. Both A and C. Q11. Which organization is actively involved in addressing global e-waste issues? A. QB, UNEP, C. UNESCO, D. UNICEF. Answer B. UNEP, United Nations Environment Program. Q12. Which of the following is a primary pollutant found in e-waste? A. Nitrogen oxides. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Cadmium. D. Methane. Answer C. Cadmium. Q13. Lead and cadmium in e-waste are harmful primarily because they are A. Biodegradable. B. Highly toxic. C. Non-toxic. D. Found in low quantities. Answer B. Highly toxic. Q14. Which of the following is not a pollutant typically found in e-waste? A. Dioxins. B. Chlorofluorocarbons. CFCs. C. Plastics. D. Organic food waste. Answer D. Organic food waste. Q15. Which of the following hazardous properties is common in e-waste? A. Biodegradability. B. Flammability. C. Toxicity and corrosivity. D. Odorless nature. Answer C. Toxicity and corrosivity. Q16. Which hazardous property is associated with electronic items that contain mercury? A. Carcinogenic. B. Corrosive. C. Toxic and bioaccumulative. D. Explosive. Answer C. Toxic and bioaccumulative. Q. 17. Brominated flame retardants found in e-waste are particularly harmful due to their A. Flammability. B. Non-toxicity. C. Environmental persistence and toxicity. D. Non-hazardous nature. Answer C. Environmental persistence and toxicity. Q18. Long-term exposure to heavy metals in e-waste can lead to A. Improved respiratory health. B. Neurotoxic effects and kidney damage. C. Increased plant growth. D. Improved cardiovascular health. Answer B. Neurotoxic effects and kidney damage. Q19. Which of the following is an environmental impact of improper e-waste disposal? A. Reduced soil fertility. B. Enhanced water quality. C. Soil and water contamination. D. None of the above. Answer C. Soil and water contamination. Q20. Which organ can be affected by long-term exposure to lead in e-waste? A. Skin. B. Liver. C. Brain. D. Heart. Answer C. Brain. Q21. The improper disposal of e-waste can lead to contamination of A. Air only. B. Soil, air and water. C. Only drinking water. D. None of the above. Answer B. Soil, air and water. Q22. What is the most common method of domestic e-waste disposal in developing countries? A. Incineration. B. Open dumping and burning. C. Controlled recycling. D. Landfilling in certified sites. Answer B. Open dumping and burning.